Pessoal, no vídeo de hoje eu vou trazer aqui a continuação de Alan Wake, né? A gente fez um save rápido aqui, rapidinho. E agora a gente tem que... Nosso objetivo, galera, é ir até o... completar o ritual noturno desabado. Vamos ver onde fica isso. Turno desabado, fica aqui. Vamos lá. Queria agradecer a presença de todos aí, galera. Vocês são demais, muito obrigado mesmo. Vamos dar sequência aí na gameplay. Oxe, mano, por que ele virou sozinho? Essa área é nova? Não, eu já estive aqui. Eu já estive aqui. Wake. Beleza. Ah, sim, eu já estive aqui mesmo. Pode escrever. Ah, tá. Vamos lá então, galera.
The new story beat fit the story perfectly.
Tem que seguir reto, né? Cara, o esquema de sombra desse jogo tá muito louco, mano. A cena do crime é aqui.
The federal agent had come here looking for answers. All he found was a fate worse than death.
Complete o ritual noturno. Ok. Esse aqui?
Changing a plot element in a scene without being there was impossible.
Ok. Túnel desabado. Esse aqui. Ritual de invocação. Será que é esse aqui? Ô, louco. Ui! Caraca, bicho.
I couldn't hear the dark presence. It was gone. The tunnel was open now. I could get through.
Caraca, mano, bagulho louco, cara. Ainda bem que eu não me desesperei, cara. Geralmente nesses momentos você fica doido, você sai com tudo. Ah, acho que eu já peguei você, né? Yes, I do. I did it. Oxi. Eu morri como, velho? Sabe porque eu voltei pra trás em vez de correr na direção que eu tava olhando? Pra frente, né? No caso. É provavelmente isso, tem que correr pra frente. Vamos lá. Mas o
I couldn't
Alan é
hear the
mau
dark
humor, pô, mano.
presence. It was gone. The tunnel was open now. I could get through. Shit.
Corre, Malolo. Eita lasqueira.
The dark
Ah,
presence.
essa presença.
I'd seen it before. I remembered now.
Essa
It was always
presença
out there.
escura, ela tem matéria? Ela não passa pelas pedras? É um ser vivo? E lá é pela experiência aqui, você vai dizer que vai ter
The
combate.
city was not real.
Ai!
I
Que eu
was
fiz?
limited to the confines of the dream.
Ah, ok.
I had found the murder site. Somehow the victim's heart was the key.
Entendi. Agora meio que caiu a ficha. Vai chegar o momento que ele encontra com a agente Saga lá. O autor da primeira palavra, não o autor da que encerra. Com a luz a apavorar e a sombra que projeta. Peraí. O autor da primeira palavra, não o autor da que encerra. Com a luz a apavorar e a sombra que projeta. Aberto o terceiro olho para a noite lançar. É seu momento de narrar. Este é o ritual que será seu condutor. Seus amigos o conhecerão quando você se for. É por isso que eu não gosto de poema. Muito chato pra ler, mano. Ixi, a pedra tá viva ali, mano.
Something had shifted. I felt an overwhelming closeness to home. An FBI agent? Who are you?
Who are you?
What is this? Who are you?
She can hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI.
This is Alan Wake. I'm trapped here. The dark place. Under Cauldron Lake.
Cauldron Lake. Who are you?
I'm trying to escape. I'm making progress, but I'm in danger. The dark presence. Help me. Please, help me. I could sense it. I was closer to home. Had the woman in the vision helped me somehow? Something had changed. Outside. Parliament Tower. Where I had lived with Alice. It was out there. Waiting for me.
Waiting for me. Fim da parte. Fim de parte. Ok. No problem. Oh. Nightingale. Coitado. Eu lembrei dele, mano, do jogo anterior, cara. Eu precisei olhar uns vídeos no YouTube aqui, aí eu lembrei quem é. Just go ahead.
Stepping to the murder site, I'd felt it, hanging in the air. A meaning. The violent emotion of the act. Like a cloud of wrath. The dead eyes of the victim staring at something you couldn't see, and yet making you aware of it. Something that soaked into this place on a molecular level, overlapping with your meaningless existence. Regression to something you had managed to forget. Marking you. Taking you for a ride. Making you crazier.
Cara, parece que eu vi umas asas, tipo de um anjo, demônio, sei lá. Não sei se eu vi direito. Caraca, bicho. O mapa desse aqui é meio confusão, cara. Do nada ele tá numa lagoa. No rio. Quer ver pra onde ele voltou? Calma, onde ele veio parar, mano? Vá ao apartamento no Parliament Tower.
The station had changed. I was closer now.
Beleza, palavra de poder. Proporciona-se 10% de chance de não gastar munição ao disparar o revólver. Aumenta a força do empurrão da espingarda de Allen em 15%. Aumenta a área de efeito dos projéteis de... Vou pegar esse aqui, mano. Até porque a espingarda a gente ainda não tem, mano. A gente tem que sair, né? Mas dá uma olhadinha aqui na frente. Ah, aqui as coisas mudou. E vamos sair.
Parliament Tower. Our home in New York. Was I really this close to being home? Going up to our apartment? Would I be home? Or was this just an echo of the real thing? Even then, the murder site had brought me one step closer to escape. Time loses meaning here. How long have I been trying to escape? Long enough for Alice to think I'm dead. The payphone at the edge of the plaza was ringing again.
O barulho indica que é por aqui.
Hey, Alan. Thank God he picked up. I thought I lost you again.
Who are you? Why are you helping me?
Did you go deeper? To the overlap?
Are you talking about the murder site? Yeah, I did. I...
That's fantastic, Alan. We're closer to getting out. We're making progress.
Well, we would be if you would answer my damn questions.
Last time we spoke, you were pretty worried about Alice. Did you ever check Parliament Tower? To make sure she really got out of the dark place?
Well, of course she got out. That's why I'm here. That's the whole goddamn point.
Be very careful, Alan. The dark presence is stealing from you, it can already manifest as your double. Scratch will...
Wait, hello?
Cara, não pagou a companhia de telefone, cara. Temos um ponto aqui, será que a gente vai lá? Achei que o telefone tava tocando em outro lugar, mas tá não. Que aparentemente não tem. Aparentemente não. Ah, tem sim. Beleza. Palavras de ação. Aumenta 20% do dano causado a inimigos próximos. Inimigos têm uma dificuldade 20% maior de detectar o dano. Reduz o dano sofrido de projéteis. Vou pegar você, mano. Tem mais um aqui em frente. Tem um lugar aqui que tem mais cara. Vamos ver se a gente conta. Acho que deve ser aqui. Palavras de guerra. Aumenta em 25 o dano causado pela última bala no tamanho do revólver. Aumenta o dano da espingarda, do cano duplo. Restaura 15% da saúde. Restaura 15% da saúde máxima ao atingir diretamente com a pistola sinalizadora. Eu acho que isso é tudo. Beleza. Galera, peguei tudo que tinha que pegar aqui no mapa. Algumas palavras e... algumas palavras e uma caixa com munição, granada de luz, eu acho. Enfim, já foi. Vai cagar. Pô, ainda bem que o Alan Wake aqui não dá aquelas... perca de fôlego, né, mano? Então, ficar fumando charuto aqui dá, velho. Ele consegue correr de boa, véio. Tá bem mais rápido no tiro também, no gatilho. The Dark Place. Sugestivo demais.
Maybe he was a victim. The cult, using his words. Or maybe he was the monster behind it all. Either way, Alice Wake, his ex, she knew things. It was there in her art for all to see. A cry for help. The darkness she'd witnessed. And that put her in danger.
Was Alice here? In the story?
Aí é osso, hein? Qual que ele apertou? 4 ou 5? O elevador não tem indicação de qual andar é, não? Assombrado.
Alice's photo equipment. Set to go off when the door opens.
Get out! Leave me alone!
Alice! Alice! Alice.
Escolher fotos para cartazes
photo
da
scratch.
mostra.
How did Alice get this? Is he stalking her? This is the door to my study,
Oh,
where I wrote my books. This symbol wasn't here before.
símbolo do Uzumaki. Cara, ele tá
Alice's
muito
video
calmo,
camera.
assim. Escutou a mulher dele.
No memory card inside.
Tá, a gente vai ter que achar o memory card. Cartão de memória, né? Ponto focal do lugar obscuro. Vídeo, arte, documento nas telas. Alguma coisa? Acho que não, né?
Part 1. What was Alice working on?
Filme bizarro. Filme de baixo orçamento. Essa é uma câmera ou um projetor?
When I was younger, photography was everything to me. I moved to New York thinking I'd make it as an artist. And then I met Alan. We had a good thing. We were both dedicated by our creative ambitions. The only difference was that Alan's work made money. He brought me work when he could. I took his promo shots, created covers for his books. I'm sure he forced his publisher into it. I was taking photos, just not my photos. And that gnawed at me. Things got complicated sometimes, but that's life, right?
This is life.
We loved each other.
Right.
Then Alan hit a block. I brought out a meaner side of him. One I didn't like. I set up a trip to see a doctor in Washington. I didn't tell him until we got there. We argued. Things went wrong. And he was just gone. Drowned, allegedly. It's easy for people to think it was my fault. Hell, I do too sometimes. About 6 years ago, I started hearing noises in the night. Typewriter keys clacking. Voices. Alan was back. Haunting me. Then it got violent. It was Alan. And yet, it was a monster. He always did have anger in him. I set up cameras around the apartment with motion sensors and flashes. Now, when the monster comes, I turn it into art.
A barriga funcionava esse código Morse.
Scratch was terrorizing her. Why?
Eu sou Alan do mal. Ai, tava de
I
costas, achei
sat
que
in
tava
the
de
writer's
frente.
room and wrote a story. Initiation. To project myself through the dark place, to look for a way out. The story it brought me here brought me nowhere. Looped me back. I was writing the story. And in the story, I now stepped into the writer's room. But there was no one here writing it.
Return. Caraca, bicho. A coisa escura entrou nele. Aí ele acorda lá no lago. Ah.
Okay, let's recap what you've told us so far, Alan. For the past 13 years, you've been trapped in a nightmare dimension called the Dark Place.
Yeah.
It's like New York, but it's not New York. And can be reached from the bottom of Cauldron Lake, but it's not really under the lake. And after all this time, you've managed to get out.
Yeah.
But so has your evil doppelganger. Mr. Scratch? Or is it the Dark Presence?
Both. It's interchangeable. He's Scratch when he looks like me, but he can change into this other form.
And Scratch, the Dark Presence, wants to rewrite the world in his own image.
Which would be in your image, as he looks just like you.
And turn the world into a fucking nightmare.
During Deerfest, which is scheduled to take place in a couple of days. You got out of the Dark Place by writing a novel, the pages we've been finding. But your double edited it into a horror story that's now changing reality, taking over people,
Yeah.
making them crazy, bringing the Dark Place to Bright Falls.
Yes, fiction coming in contact with the dark place can change reality. The story is coming true, soaking into everything like darkness when night falls. But last time it...
This will be back in 2010.
Yes, last time it didn't happen all at once. The story came true bit by bit as it unfolded. And that dark presence was still bound to the lake. I stopped it before it got the ending it wanted. Before it broke free. Based on that, there's still time.
Which brings us to your magical light switch.
The clicker. Magical doesn't quite cover it. Scratch wants it to bring about his ending. That can't happen. If I can get the clicker, I can send him back to the dark place, make all this shit go away. Look, I know it's batshit crazy. My memory is full of holes, and I'm not sure how much I can trust. It's like a half-forgotten dream.
Pô, mas acho que esses policiais aí tem prova suficiente pra...
Mr. Wake. Alan. We've seen our share of batshit crazy in the past 24 hours. What I want to know is, why am I? Why are we written into the story?
I think I saw you. Or a vision of you in the dark place. I think you helped me reach out and escape somehow. With that in the story, Scratch would have edited it to get to you. To hurt you. We are all in danger.
It's insane. And there's so much of it.
Bem, galera, vou aproveitar e ficar com essa gameplay por aqui. Espero que vocês tenham curtido. Fiquem com Deus, um grande abraço, valeu e fui!